Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Whether you're new to aviation or an experienced pilot looking to advance your skills, Go Vertical Aviation has you covered. With an excellent learning atmosphere and a staff committed to excellence in education, Go Vertical Aviation will customize a learning program just for you. For more information, go to goverticalaviation.com or call 256-412-5226. Be sure to follow Go Vertical Aviation on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Don't just go, go vertical.
Boutique Air in Muscle Shoals, Alabama offers direct flights to Atlanta and Pensacola. Boutique Air service runs twice daily, 7 days a week with fares starting at $59. Follow Boutique Air Muscle Shoals on Facebook at Boutique Air MSL and book your flight through boutiqueair.com. Boutique Air,
Where you can fly private for the cost of commercial.
no representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. My wife and I sat down with Harlan Mitchell and discussed our own estate planning needs. I know in our experience, Harlan brought up questions that caused us to think about our current situation and what we need to do moving forward. When you sit down with Harlan for your free consultation, you're going to find out things that you may have not thought about when it comes to estate planning. I encourage you to go to bamaestateplanning.com or give Harlan Mitchell a call at 256-216-9884 and schedule your free consultation today.
Would you like enhanced energy, better moods, less fatigue, help with allergies, better sleep, mental clarity, or just want improvement of your overall immune health and well-being? Do you need to recover from intense activities, workouts, or sports? Then IV therapy at the Drip Factor inside Trinity Medical Center is right for you. Our IV drips are filled with nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that will help your body replenish, restore, and achieve your wellness goals. For more information, visit trinity-medicalcare.com and schedule your appointment today at Trinity Medical Center, located at 500 Governors Drive.
Experience the difference at Athens Bible School. The vision and purpose is to provide each student a quality education in a Christ-centered environment to develop the whole person spiritually, mentally, physically, and socially in safe and supportive surroundings. The solid biblical foundation permeates learning and culture in the classrooms and every extracurricular activity.
Hey everybody, this is Daryl Worley, and you're listening to The Mark White Show. Hey, step up and make a difference like he does.
This old world is full of hurt and pain. little sunshine and a whole lot of rain. It don't take much to drive those clouds away. Let's all do something good today. You never know what someone's going through. Don't underestimate what you can do. A friendly smile's a tiny price to pay. Let's all do something good today.
Welcome to another edition of the Mark White Show. I am your host, Mark White. So glad that you could join us today as I come to you from Calhoun Community College in Limestone County, Alabama. In front of me, I have a familiar face. You can't see her, but you're sure going to hear her. It's Gayle Hagewood, and we're glad to have her on the show. Of course, I have a long relationship with Gayle, always appreciate her and her good work, and here she is at Calhoun Community College now. She's serving here in this program. Welcome to the Mark White Show, Gayle.
Thank you, Mark. It's great to be here.
For those who may not place you at Calhoun, what are you doing here at Calhoun these days?
Well, I'm actually serving as the Alumni Relations Coordinator and the Annual Giving Coordinator. So I kind of do, and fundraising, and then also we've started an alumni association that's kind of been dormant for the last few years, and so we're real excited about that. Just seated the board and have an executive committee, so more news will be coming about the Alumni Association in the future.
And you have to be really comfortable with asking for money.
Yes, I've kind of done that for a while now. This is very easy to do when you're raising money for students. Anything you can do for students' future, it's kind of exciting and it kind of builds your passion for what you are wanting to ask for, and so you can give a very compelling reason for why a donor would want to participate, or maybe a business that would want to partner with you.
Let's talk about the Calhoun Community College Foundation, the history of this program.
Okay, I'll be glad to. The foundation was actually established in 1975, and it supports scholarships and programs and professional development, curriculum improvement, and just general promotion of the college. And so anything that's providing educational or training needs that's in the serving district, which our serving district is the counties of Lawrence, Limestone, Madison, and Morgan counties. So anything that the college is doing that the foundation can help to promote that, that's what our purpose is.
And how long have you been doing this now, Gayle?
For Calhoun, I've started in July of 2020.
I had the opportunity the other day when I was visiting with Nicole Lovell and also Heath Dawes, where I met Johnette Davis.
Yes,
and
she's our director.
Johnette is the director here?
Yes, she is.
She's been here a little while?
She has. Johnette's been here several years, and she's been in foundation work for quite a while. And so she knows what she's doing. She does a very good job, promotes this college very well, and is very good at creating a partnership between industry and the college.
And one of the things you mentioned, the alumni program, maybe it wasn't going or not going at all, and it needed to be revamped, or it needed to have some life breathed into it.
Yes,
Y'all
it did.
have done that?
We had an alumni association before, and it was a very good one, and they had officers and membership, but it had kind of fallen on the shoulders of a lot of the employees. And so it just, everyone was busy with their jobs, and so it just kind of went dormant for a little bit. And there's a lot of excitement about being alumni of Calhoun, and so we felt like that was something that we needed to expand and reestablish a board. And so when I was brought on, that was one of my jobs. And so we did a search, and we've just established the board of 16 members, and then we've elected officers. And so it's very exciting, because there are a lot of people that when you meet them, they'll say, "Oh, I'm an alumni of Calhoun." So well, that's a lot of fun.
Well, speaking of faculty alumni, and you know this, my grandfather, Lynn Hedrick, was Dean of Students here at Calhoun Community College from the late 60s to 1982 when he retired.
Right.
And then he went full-time into preaching. But he was here at that time, and I always tell people he hired Izora Harrison and Wayne Tosh. Okay. So those were the two people that I can put my finger on and say he hired those folks. He was very involved here at Calhoun, loved his job here as the Dean of Students. When someone has that special connection to a place, a loved one maybe worked here or a loved one graduated from here, there is that special connection, and people do want to continue the legacy of that individual if they can.
Well, Calhoun has been very instrumental in this area in helping students get their start. So there's a lot of people that are even across the country, but here in North Alabama, that have really made an impact on this community, and they started at Calhoun, and even as a dual enrollment student. So we try to kind of foster that school spirit and keep that going.
Well, you know about one special dual enrollment student which lives in my house still, and that's Nicholas, and he finished the dual enrollment program through Calhoun Community College and earned his associate's degree a week before he earned his high school diploma from Athens Bible School.
Yes.
So very proud of his accomplishment there. And I even mentioned in the interview that I was talking with Heath Dawes and Nicole Lovell about how you communicated really well for this to happen for Nicholas and so many others, because it takes really good communication to make sure the student is on the right page when they are actually in high school but trying to take on a college load.
Right. Well, when I worked at Athens Bible School, we worked along with Gwen Baker, the director of dual enrollment, and Heath Dawes as a senior advisor, and they're two of the best. And so it was always great to work with them and to promote the dual enrollment program because we had a very strong partnership. And I was very proud that we had 20 graduates from Athens Bible School that simultaneously graduated from Calhoun and gave them a great start. And even students that take at least a year when they go off to a 4-year school or they come to Calhoun after they graduate from high school, that gives them a huge jump start. And so it's a wonderful opportunity to have, and so I promote it as much as I can.
It makes for a very young alumni.
Well, there are a lot of students that are graduating in 3 years, and what it does is allow them to go on to graduate school or just get started into a career that they enjoy so much faster, and saves a lot of money. So it's a great thing, and Calhoun is a fantastic school, so there's nothing better than to get your start at a great community college. One of the great things about starting at a community college is you typically, with those general education courses you're being taught by the professor themselves. You get a lot more smaller classes, so your student-teacher ratio is smaller, you get a lot more attention, and the instructors here at Calhoun definitely care. And we know that because we interact with a lot of the students through the foundation, through our foundation scholarships. And so they give us a lot of feedback of things that where they're struggling and where their strengths are, and they give us a lot of positive feedback from the college about how great it is here.
And one of the things that we want to do, and we're going to talk about it in the next segment, we want to help these students who otherwise aren't able to afford some of the expenses that go along with college with some scholarships. And it's very important that as a community, we look at a place like Calhoun Community College and we say, okay, there's a young person who has a desire to go and take this next step to a junior college, to get their associate's degree, to move on to a 4-year university. Financially, people can help make that happen.
Absolutely. And the foundation, that's one of the purposes of us being here, is helping the students that need a little extra hand with a scholarship. And so those scholarship applications open on October 1st, and so we get a strong push to tell the students to apply for that. And sometimes they have a little bit of a feeling that maybe I don't have the highest GPA in my class, I don't have the highest ACT score, and I won't get a scholarship. Well, through the foundation, the donors determine, and if they don't stipulate a high GPA or a specific GPA or a specific ACT score, they may just want to find a student that's studying a particular department or a particular area or major. And so there are a lot of opportunities there, and students should not shy away from filling out an application for the scholarship.
That would have been my kind of scholarship, Gayle.
Right. Well, that may be a discussion for a later time, but that is a really strong push that we have to get the students to go online and fill out the application. It's very simple to do, and there are a lot of opportunities there that need to be taken advantage of.
So don't throw your hands up, don't give up. Know that this is a possibility.
Right, and when students feel intimidated by it, they can call the foundation and we will help them walk through whatever application struggle that they're having. But it really is a very easy application process.
Well, Gayle, speaking of fundraising, when we come back, let's talk about the Black and White Gala benefiting student scholarships. This event's taking place on Thursday, August 26th at 6 p.m., and we're going to discuss that when we come back, okay?
All right.
Folks, right now I'm talking to Gayle Hagewood. She is the annual Giving and Alumni Relations Coordinator at Calhoun Community College, the Calhoun College Foundation. I hope you'll stick with us as we continue this conversation to try to help students benefit students with scholarships. You are listening to The Mark White Show, and I'm your host, Mark White.
I'll do something good today. A little wink, a pat on the back, a big old hug, a little laugh. We can make a difference. All we have to do is try. Yeah, every day's a chance to change somebody else's life. Let's all do something good today.
Mr. Cecil Batchelor is the one that started this business as Dependable Service Center. And even though now it's Green's Dependable Hardware and we're a True Value store, our tagline is still Your Dependable Service Center. We've tried to keep that alive for all these years. Mr. Batchelor really started a good business. We're really excited to be carrying on a long-standing tradition. It's the oldest retail store in the city of Russellville. We're Green's Dependable Hardware, 15220A Highway 43 in Russellville, Alabama. We're right behind McDonald's or right across the street from the hospital. Number is 256-331-0123.
Your Dependable Service Center.
The best way to buy, sell, and experience land is with Jonathan Berryhill. For your farm, ranch, recreational, hunting, timber, and acreage needs, contact National Land Realty Professional Jonathan Berryhill at 256-874-7354. or email at jberryhill@nationalland.com. Be sure to follow Jonathan Berryhill with National Land Realty on Facebook. This is your land. Located in Tuscumbia, Alabama, the Alabama Music Hall of Fame honors Alabama's music achievers. You can even go into the recording studio and try out your talents as a singer. That's the Alabama Music Hall of Fame, located at 617 Highway 72 West in Tuscumbia, Alabama. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give them a call at 256-381-4417. Check them out on the web at alamhof.org. Thompson Roofing and Construction is a locally owned family business serving the North Alabama and Southern Tennessee area. They are a Better Business Bureau A+ member since 2011 and a GAF Master Elite Contractor. Give them a call at 256-952-3309 or check them out on the web at 256roofing.com. They offer free inspections.
Thompson Roofing and Construction.
Is it time for a haircut? Go see my friends Philip Butler and B.H. Parker at Southwind Barbershop, located at 1637 Lee Street in Rogersville, Alabama. Give them a call at 256-247-5658. That's 256-247-5658.
If you like hickory smoked ribs that fall apart at the slightest pull, or barbecue shoulders that are so slow smoked each tender bite melts in your mouth, then you are going to love Baby Jack's Barbecue. Baby Jack's Barbecue in Bartlett and Arlington. Try the barbecue chicken, beef brisket sandwich, barbecue potato, it is huge, or the Baby Jack Trio, pork, turkey, or beef brisket sliders. You like wet ribs? They like dry ribs. Get one slab that has them both. Catering? Baby Jack's can feed a family or an army. Drive in, drive through, order online, or come in and set a minute. Baby Jack's Barbecue in Bartlett at Highway 70 in Appling, or in Arlington at Highway 70 just a block west of 385.
Hi, I'm Crystal Gayle, and you're listening to The Mark White Show. And one smile can make a difference. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Someone loves you, I do.
He drives into the city, works extra hard all day.
inches of burley so he can get away. 'Cause there's a blue-eyed kid on second base, wants Dad to watch him play. Daddy knows.
Welcome back to the Mark White Show. I am your host, Mark White, and we are talking with Gayle Hagewood right now. She is at Calhoun Community College. She's the annual Giving and Alumni Relations Coordinator. Welcome back to the Mark White Show, Gayle.
Thank you, Mark. I'm glad to be here.
We have been talking about scholarships for young people. We've talked about the foundation, the history of the foundation. We've talked about the possibility of young people who may not think that they qualify for a scholarship, but the possibility is there through the Calhoun College Foundation.
Yes, there are a lot of opportunities there, and students that have a need for a scholarship will contact the foundation either through an application or simply calling, and we will help them navigate through that. Or sometimes they speak to an instructor, and an instructor will give us the name of a very good candidate, and we'll have them go through the application process.
It takes a lot of work to organize an event. It's not an easy task, but I believe that a pretty good team has come together to make the Black and White Gala benefiting student scholarships coming up August 26th. Done a pretty good job with this.
Yes, we do. We've done a very good job with Johnette Davis, our director, has been pretty much responsible for the sponsorships, and we have Fuquay and Partners and Architects are our presenting sponsors, so we're very excited about that. We also have other sponsors that have joined with us, and we have more available as a diamond sponsor, a platinum, gold, silver, bronze, and even a Complete the Dream scholarship for $500. So we've sold a lot of the tables, but we still do have a few left. So we would encourage anyone who's interested in that to be a sponsor.
And if it's okay, I want to start with the Complete the Dream scholarship, that it provides funding for students having completed their area of study for testing to obtain required certifications by meeting industry standards, measuring skills and competencies critical for student success outside the classroom, including but not limited to nursing, CIS, cyber, dental. The Complete the Dream scholarship is $500. That is a one-time scholarship, but a person can actually donate $500 and have a scholarship for this year, and they could even put a name on it.
Yes, they can. As Johnette told you, a person could give, or an industry could give, $500 scholarship, and that would allow a student to purchase books or sit for an exam, because after they finish and graduate from a program, a lot of times there is the NCLEX exam, or in cybersecurity, there's all sorts of certifications that they can sit for a particular exam, and those are outside of tuition. That $500 would help fill that gap for students who need that extra help with books or to sit for any kind of certification.
I really like that idea, and as we move up, as you said, the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, there are levels for all people.
Absolutely.
To be able to do this.
Right.
And we even mentioned before we started that the possibility for people to donate who couldn't necessarily attend the Black and White Gala, they could also donate through a website.
Yes, if you go to calhoun.edu and go to the foundation page, you can actually, there's a button on the home page where you can give, and you can give directly to the gala. And the night of the event, that will also be, that we'll talk about here in just a little bit with the auction items. But yes, a person that would just like to give directly to the gala, and all the proceeds from the gala benefit scholarships directly.
So let's talk about the silent auction that's taking place. You have some amazing sponsors. One is Cook Museum of Natural Science.
Yes.
So we have a good partnership with the Cook Museum of Natural Science in Decatur, Alabama.
Yes, they have. We have, the Cook Museum is absolutely a beautiful venue, and so we're very excited about having the gala there. And if you've ever been inside the museum, as soon as you walk in, there's a very beautiful and elegant lobby there. And so as you come in, for an hour before the dinner begins, there will be a silent auction that will take place all around the lobby, so you can just make a big circle and shop through there. And we have lots of exciting items that individuals can bid on, from the Space and Rocket Center to tickets to the Cook Museum, all sorts of things. We have over 150 items so far, and we're building those every day.
Speaking of some of those donations, you want to give some examples of those who've donated so far?
Yes, we have a lot of the local businesses that have given to us, and so we're very excited. Kendra Scott will have 3 items. Cricket by the Creek has something for us. A lot of the Decatur businesses in Huntsville, anyone in our serving district is who we're kind of asking. I believe some of the ones in Athens on the Square are giving as well, and so we're looking for things for the home, something for her, something for him, for children and health and fitness, and food, anything like that someone would be interested in bidding on. Some of the leisure items that we're looking for, those are really good things. Golf lessons, and even our athletic department is donating some seats at their camps in the summer.
And whatever someone can think of, if you can just imagine being at an auction where people are wanting to help these students, and whatever you put in the auction is going to gain a bid, and it's going to help fund. So don't think that whatever you have is not worthy of the auction. If you have a business and you have an item that you want to donate, I encourage you to get in touch, because every dollar does count, doesn't it, Gayle?
Absolutely. So anyone who's listening to this that has an item that they would like to donate, we would welcome you to call. You can call my office at 256-306-2942, or you can email me. But I would love to have more items, because I think, for one thing, it brings awareness to your business as well as benefiting scholarships. And so I know that during this last year, a lot of people are trying to get things jump-started and going full force, and this would be a good way to kind of get some exposure to that.
As far as people attending the Black and White Gala on Thursday, August 26th at 6 p.m. at the Cook Museum of Natural Science in downtown Decatur, how do they go about that, Gayle?
6 p.m. is when the silent auction will begin, and then the dinner will begin at 7. And right now, we're selling these by table. And so you would have to purchase the minimum there of the $1,500 for the table. There may be some individual tickets sold at the last minute, so check back with us if you'd like to buy individual seats. But these are primarily sold by table.
All right, so this is going to be at the Cook Museum, and we also want to mention again what this foundation does, how it supports the mission of Calhoun Community College in providing educational and training needs for citizens of Lawrence, Limestone, Madison, and Morgan counties. Established in 1975, the foundation supports scholarships, programs, professional development, curriculum improvement, and promotion of Calhoun Community College. Calhoun College Foundation is qualified under 501c3 gift consideration. And again, Gayle, if you want to share information how people can contact the foundation, that would be great.
Okay, you can contact me by phone. My office number is 256-306-2942, or you can contact me by email. It's gayle.hagewood@calhoun.edu, and I would be more than happy to pick up a donation or sell sponsorship, and we can give you a donation letter that you will receive. As Mark mentioned, we are a 501c3, so any donation that you make to us, you can use for tax purposes, and we can give you all the paperwork that you would need for that.
All right, folks, the Calhoun Black and White Gala, Thursday, August 26th at 6 p.m. The silent auction begins at 7 p.m. The dinner at the Cook Museum of Natural Science, downtown Decatur, Alabama. And if you're interested in donating in any form or fashion, please reach out to the foundation and let them know that you're interested. Your dollar does count. Gayle, it's always a pleasure to have you here on the Mark White Show to share about what you're doing. I'm happy you're here at Calhoun Community College and enjoying your work.
Thank you, Mark. It's been a pleasure to be here, and I'm very excited about this gala and how we can raise money to help students through scholarships.
We appreciate Gayle Hagewood joining us here on the Mark White Show today from Calhoun Community College in Limestone County, Alabama. And we enjoy recognizing difference makers, as you know, and sharing their stories to encourage and inspire. As the school year starts, I encourage you to encourage a young person to continue to press forward, to not give up, to find opportunities. If this show is making a difference in your life, I hope that you'll share it with your friends, your family, and your neighbors. Let them know about the Mark White Show and what we're doing to make a difference in our communities. You can follow the Mark White Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and subscribe to the Mark White Show podcast via Apple iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Audio Boom, SoundCloud, Blueberry, YouTube, and TuneIn Radio. You have been listening to another edition of The Mark White Show, and this is Mark White encouraging you to find your purpose by making a difference in someone's life today.
Who live and love in my hometown. These are my kind of people.
Whether you're new to aviation or an experienced pilot looking to advance your skills, Go Vertical Aviation has you covered. With an excellent learning atmosphere and a staff committed to excellence in education, Go Vertical Aviation will customize a learning program just for you. For more information, go to goverticalaviation.com or call 256-412-5226. Be sure to follow Go Vertical Aviation on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Don't just go, go vertical.
Boutique Air in Muscle Shoals, Alabama offers direct flights to Atlanta and Pensacola. Boutique Air service runs twice daily, 7 days a week, with fares starting at $59. Follow Boutique Air Muscle Shoals on Facebook at Boutique Air MSL and book your flight through boutiqueair.com. Boutique Air,
where you can fly private for the cost of commercial.
He's got a cold, nothing to worry about.
Just need a couple of stitches.
Your COVID rapid test is negative.
Oh boy, X-ray shows it's broken.
Trust Trinity Medical Care when you need urgent care or routine medical care. Walk-ins are welcome, or let Trinity help you virtually with telemedicine. Visit trinity-medicalcare.com for more information and follow them on Facebook. Trinity Medical Care, where your care comes first. Located on Governor's Drive in South Parkway.
You hear me, people, when I say, well, let's all do something good.